Hello, good morning. Today we are back with another uh, espresso. We're going to brew an espresso today, and today we are going to brew this Ratnagiri by Ceolim Coffee Roasters. This is a filter roast profile, so it's ideally used for like V60 or a Kalita wave. But what I've noticed is the beans are relatively a little bit darker than what I would use for a filter roast. So, um, but also usually when a roaster names it as a filter roast, they're very difficult to extract, or they're basically a little dense coffees, um, and they're typically light roasted, but this one looks like a medium roast. So I just had an idea, that hey, this this has like notes of dark chocolate, raisins, and cherry fruit. Why don't we brew an espresso on top of it? And another question I wanted to answer is whether or not Eureka Mignon Manuale can grind fine enough for an espresso, especially for a filter roast. I know it can do easily with medium and medium dark roasts. Especially for a filter roasted coffee, I wanted to answer that question, and let's find out. All right. So I'm going to keep the recipe pretty simple. It's the same thing since it's a filter roast. I'm going to extend the ratio a little bit. Usually I do 18 in, 36 out. Today I'm going to do 18 in and 40 out. All right. So let's get brewing. This is 18 grams of coffee. Um, since this is a more of a filter roast, I'm going to keep very close eye on all of my measurements. This is because usually the puck integrity of a medium dark or a darker roast is pretty high. So even if you're not very methodical with your espresso puck prep, what's going to happen is it's still going to hold its own and still going to make you a good shot of espresso. You're not going to waste it. But the thing with filter roast is, since these beans, like the water is going to flow right through them, so we're going to make sure that this puck provides or generates enough resistance for the machine to brew a proper espresso. All right. Stop talking and let's brew some espresso. So that's 18 grams in. I forgot to wash. Hello. All right. I'm going to zero out my scales with my portafilter here. Calm down. Okay. All right. So that's zero. And now we grind. I have adjusted the grind size a little bit from my previous grind size. My previous grind size, it's a stepless grind. I can't even communicate my previous grind size. So I've just made it a little finer to compensate for the light roast. Uh, but yeah, let's see what timing it does give us. Okay. No, filter roasted coffee is not a medium dark roast. It's actually a medium roasted, but looks like, or maybe a light to medium roast, but looks like the coffee has aged, so that the color has even come out more. Um, so that's something that we are considering here. That even though uh, it's a medium. So let's call it a filter roast and less of a medium dark or a medium roast. Usually, when roasters, um convey that it's a filter roast, it means that it's not optimized for espresso extractions. At least that's what my analysis has been. I might be wrong here, um, but yeah. So I weighed out the portafilter. It's exactly 18 grams now. So that's good. This basket contains this is a double basket from Rocket, so it would take around 14 to 18 grams. Wedge distribution. Um, uh, this is wedge distribution, and then a firm tamp. All right. So we are ensuring everything is up to brew temperature. Nothing is lacking in that department. So in goes the puck screen, and give this a nice clean. All right, closer you guys come. All right, we'll time the shot of espresso, and today let's use this cup. I'm hoping we get a decent shot of espresso and it doesn't flow everywhere. I don't want to make a fool out of myself on a live brew. See, it definitely flows a little faster than a medium to medium dark roast. We are already at 15 seconds and it's already 24, 25 grams, 30 grams now. I'm going to stretch it till 40 or maybe 42. Okay, that's 43.6 and in 24 seconds. Um, so I think we could have this is the espresso. If you like the texture, leave a thumbs up. Okay, now the moment of truth. Okay, I'm just gonna place you here. Okay, let's do it like this. So that you guys can see me. Okay, that's better. Spoon, stir it. So that's 24 seconds, 18 in, 43 out. That's within the 1 is to 2.5 ratio. You can stretch this a little bit, but it looks like um, there has been like dark chocolate notes, so I didn't want to stretch it much. Mm. It actually tastes pretty good. I think we can go a little bit finer. There's still a little saltiness coming through, but there's a lot of complexity in the cup. I think if I stretch out the flavors, probably make it an Americano, it might taste much better. Um, but yeah, I'll just be, you know, nitpicking. But this is a pretty good shot of espresso. Mm, yeah, I'm just gonna make this into an Americano. I'm gonna add some cold water because it's gonna be difficult for me to taste. Yep, just yes, my setup is outside the kitchen. Uh, yep, has pretty good body, pretty good complexity, good sweetness. I think just a touch finer would do the trick. Um, so yeah, no, they don't mind. In fact, they insisted on me putting it outside the kitchen so that I don't take up kitchen space. Earlier, it was in the kitchen. All right, this was a fun experiment. I think uh, what this means is, yeah, I mean the Eureka Manuale can grind fine enough with a filter roast, um, but I won't count on it. Like really dense coffees or really light roasted coffees might not do, and you might just be touching the buzz. Um, so then that might be difficult for you to dial in your shot, especially on this grinder. But other than that, when you're entertaining, talk and make this, yeah. uh, yeah, but other than that, I think what we've proven from this restaurant, from this experiment is if I go a little bit finer, I can hit that 30-minute mark, 30-second mark, um, and I still have a little bit of burr movement left, which kind of reassures me. Also, it does produce tasty espressos, so I'm kind of happy with my purchase. And this is almost 1 year down the line, so it kind of does a pretty good job. Also, let me know if you want me to review Eureka Manuale, especially if you're considering or in the market for a new grinder, or my rocket apartment, or any other equipment that I have. Just let me know, and I'll be happy to make a video or go live and talk about it. I think going live is easier. It just makes uh, you know talking to you guys a little bit more easy, and I can give my honest opinions, do it, and I don't have to you know basically do retakes of the same thing. But yeah, this is amazing coffee. This is a nice little cup I got recently. It's basically a set of two. One is this pastel blue and the other one is a pastel pink. um, it's pretty good if you want to have like filter coffees and whatnot. But yeah, all right, if you've enjoyed this video, hit the thumbs up, uh, and subscribe. All right, thanks folks, thanks for interacting as well. I hope I answered all your questions. Yes, I have done that. It tastes good in milk. It doesn't taste good like black. And I am more of a straight up espresso or an Americano drinker. But yeah, I'm not that finicky when it comes to milk drinks because anyways the milk is going to mask up all of that flavor unless you're making cortados. All right, cheers. See you.